Dubai millionaire earns $250,000 tax-free. A Swiss surgeon pays 40% in taxes on the same income. Guess who's richer? Most people get this wrong. And if you're earning $200,000 to $500,000 in the US, this mistake could cost you $500,000 in foregone wealth over the next 25 years. Here's what the data actually shows. The Swiss surgeon, after paying $100,000 in taxes, takes home $150,000. With a 40% savings discipline, she accumulates $60,000 per year in assets. Over 25 years, $5 million in liquid wealth. The Dubai millionaire takes home the full $250,000 tax-free. But research from the Federal Reserve Survey of Consumer Finances reveals a pattern. High-income earners in zero-tax environments spend 75–85% of gross income. At 80% spending, he accumulates just $50,000 per year, $10,000 less than the surgeon. Over 25 years, $25 million. The tax-free earner ends up with less. But here's where it gets worse. The IRS data on high-income households shows something darker. A U.S. household earning $300,000 with a 32% effective tax rate, federal plus FICA plus state, nets approximately $204,000 annually. If lifestyle inflation consumes 70% of that income, $142,800, they accumulate only $61,200 per year in wealth. A household earning $150,000 with a 25% effective tax rate nets $112,500. With the same 70% spending rate, they accumulate $33,750 per year. Not great. But what if they treat savings as non-negotiable? At 50% savings discipline, they accumulate $56,250 per year. The delta, over 20 years, the $300K earner with 70% spending accumulates $224 million. The $150K earner with 50% spending discipline accumulates $125 million. The high earner is ahead by $99,000. But reverse the spending rates. If the $300K earner saves at 50% discipline and the $150K earner spends at 70%, the positions flip entirely. The real pattern emerges when we look at BLS occupational data and Census Bureau spending surveys. High-income earners report significantly higher spending volatility. A surgeon earning $250,000 reports housing cost of $400, $500, $600 per month. A mid-level professional earning $100,000 reports housing cost of $200, $800 per month. The ratio is not 2:5:1 matching income. It's often 2:8:1 to 3:1. That's lifestyle inflation, and it happens unconsciously. Here's the opening loop. We'll show you the exact monthly spending number where millionaires stop building wealth. It's lower than you think. For $300,000 earner netting $204,000 annually, that's $17,000 per month. If monthly spending exceeds $14,280, 70% of take-home, wealth accumulation drops below $2,720 per month. For $250,000 earner, the threshold is even tighter. $13,000 per month in spending caps wealth building at under $2,000 per month. The permission structure is toxic. A high earner pays 32% in taxes and thinks, I've already lost $96,000 to the government. A $10,000 vacation won't hurt. A second $15,000 car payment, a $500 weekly meal budget, a $2,000 monthly club membership. These don't feel like trade-offs, they feel like earned rewards. But the math doesn't care about fairness. Over 20 years, a $10,000 annual spending increase compounds to $200,000 in foregone assets, assuming 5% returns. A second car payment, $180 per month, costs $43,200 in liquid wealth. The meal budget upgrade, $100 per week, eliminates $124,000 in 20-year accumulation. The Swiss earner paying 40% in visible taxes has no illusion. The deduction is automatic, the take-home is real, and the spending constraint is psychological. You don't have the money, so you don't spend it. The American high earner with taxes hidden in withholding sees a large paycheck and a false sense of discretionary income. Over 25 years, this behavioral gap accumulates to $500,000, $600,000 in foregone assets for $300K household. The stakes. If you believe high taxes justify higher spending, you could reach age 55 with $800,000 in liquid assets instead of $4 million. You'll work 5 to 7 years longer. The fix isn't tax relocation or aggressive tax planning. It's treating savings as a fixed line item, not a residual. The Swiss earn less after taxes but build more wealth because they spend what they have, not because taxes are bad. Numbers don't lie, listen to them.